Oh, Nazio! Alright, we are in what they call Little Seoul in District 7. I've never been here. I'm keen to film it. You get notes of Korea immediately as even driving into it. There's Korean restaurants all over. There's a loteria right here even. Donut shop. Not a big donut guy. But I think it's about 4 or 5 blocks long. You see Korean writing everywhere. So this is pretty cool. This is supposed to be a pretty affluent neighborhood as well, so yeah, all kinds of different Korean stuff down here. Let's take a look. Should be a fun one. I love shooting content that I haven't shot before. It's what we're trying to do, so it takes a lot of research. A lot of things I thought I haven't been to, I'll get there and I'll be like, crap, I already been here. So it's now like coming down to like, you know, Phu Quoc, the outside districts, District 8, stuff like that. So many Korean places. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool to see. I don't know if we should box around. Let's box around. Look at it, all the Korean signs. You almost for a second wouldn't know you're in Vietnam, besides for that. Awesome. I wonder how many Vietnamese live in this area, because there's places set up. Look, it's even in all Korean. Koreans love a massage. Who doesn't love a massage? I'm not a massage guy, but most people like them. Zimo International, Extreme Golf. Okay, this all makes sense. We definitely found the right area. Pharmacy in Korean. Probably has Korean medicines as well. This place is so cool. It is a nice neighborhood. I like it. So we'll walk up and down. I think the way I read it is you just kind of snake it. And this whole area here is Korean. So another foot massage place over here. These aren't those kind of massages. These are legit massages, from what I would assume. It is extremely hot out today, so I got the old towel around the neck to collect the sweat so it doesn't go into the back of my shirt. Hopefully it works out. How you guys doing out there? How's everybody doing? Drop it in the comments how you're doing. Drop it in the comments if you like to see this new content. Also drop it in the comments if you want to see me shoot at other places. Individual specific locations would be greatly appreciated so I can go there and find it on a map. Korean dental. This is so cool, man. For me, this is awesome. I love Korean food. I like hanging out with Koreans. I like Seoul. I like Korea. So I didn't know it was this much here. You got a few things closed from, looks like maybe COVID, but they're not permanently closed, so I don't see a whole ton of stuff for rent sign wise. Some seafood place, Korean writing again. Maybe we'll eat if we find some cold noodle, Korean cold noodle. I'm good. I'm on a 20-hour fast right now, so. Here's a big Korean barbecue. Wow, this is proper. You can sit outside too. That's pretty dope. Definitely want to come and try this place. There's just so much. There's an Aeon supported place, which is Japanese. Even more and more Korean stuff. KFC, they love fried chicken. Who doesn't love fried chicken? There's another chicken fried place down here. I think we've walked a little part of this before because I've just aimlessly walked around and stumbled onto a tiny bit, but I didn't know the placement. Now I know the areas to walk. Got another Korean restaurant over here. I imagine a lot of them are closed until 5 to save on paying staff. And I can see, you know, I could see the appeal to living here if you're Korean, right? It's like you're back home. There's a big old barbecue. They got Wagyu. This one looks really good too. Tito barbecue. Now we have all these new Korean barbecues. Here's another Korean joint. Fried chicken. They love fried chicken. We all love fried chicken. Who doesn't love fried chicken? Here's a Japanese restaurant. This barbecue looks really good too, man. Wow, I had no idea this stuff was here like this. Looks like what? Another restaurant? Yeah. Yep, another restaurant. Traditional Korean food, not just focused on barbecue. There's the ventilation system for the barbecue. Organic and fresh meat. Well, I think this place is certainly pretty cool. I'll tell you what, I'm impressed so far. A restaurant getting flipped or redone. So it's got a tiny bit of mix of Vietnamese stuff in here, but primarily we're seeing a lot of Korean stuff. It's definitely a foodie's paradise. I mean, if you like Korean food, it sucks I can't eat much food, because I'd love to do like those videos like the food guys do with it. They just eat a bunch of food. I can't do it. And I don't like to waste food, so I would never go to like a restaurant and buy everything there for a cool thumbnail and then eat bits of it and then have to take the rest home, which I'd probably never eat. It just sounds like a waste of food to me. And this looks like there's a nice park up here. This is cool. Definitely could get some seriously good food down here. There's a sport bar, it looks like, maybe. Some kind of sporting something. It's for rent. There's a Vietnamese restaurant. Oh, it makes sense. They're gonna be, you know, mixed in. There's a park here. Pretty nice park too. Pretty big. Oh yeah, there's a whole park here. That's pretty cool. I think I've been to this cafe and I just never came this way. A lot of foreigners live in D7, not just Koreans, a lot of expats do too. Me, it's still a little far. It took me 21 minutes to get here, which is a little too much for me. So I wouldn't want to live here, but certainly I would come here and eat food. That's a nice park. How do you get into it? Got all kinds of stuff. All the workout machine. Looks well maintained too. Looks like some nice service apartments up here. Oh, there's a whole park around here. There's basketball courts, tennis courts. Tennis is very popular, along with golf in Korea, if you didn't know. We should have another block to walk up here. Come back in. It's gonna be a long video, probably 35-40 minutes. Feel free to skip around. You don't have to watch everything. I know some people aren't into that. I might start time stamping stuff. My user retention is way up since I started the channel, so most people on a video like this watch, if it's a half hour, 40 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. It's pretty good. It used to be really low. There's a Vietnamese restaurant, 2 of them. Looks like apartments here. Lots of stuff for rent here too. So COVID definitely struck this down. It's great to vlog something new and show you guys somewhere new to go where you could possibly come, you know, like eat, hang out. I don't think there's gonna be anybody else. Hello, Xin Chao. Good, how are you? Come get a tattoo from the Japanese place. Come on. I wonder if they are Japanese. They look Vietnamese. Might just be a naming in the title. Look like a pretty decent place to get a tattoo. I'll give it a shot. I want to get a few little tattoos on my right arm. So if that'll be the place, I'll give them a try. Someone covered in tattoos is who I would prefer to do my tattoos. The pet store. Little pet thing on the back. On a PCX. I didn't think about it, but the motorbike video stirred up a lot of what kind of bike should I get. So I'm gonna actually do a breakdown video this week of what type of person you are and what type of bike you would need to fit your personality. When I did that, Grom is the best bike for Saigon. It's the best commuter bike. It's the best 20-minute bike. It's a commuter bike. It's not a grocery getter. It's for going to work efficiently. Put your backpack on. That thing zips around everywhere. I guess I should have specified that more. It's probably not the perfect all-around bike, but I don't think I ever really... More Korean barbecues. Awesome, dude. You could never run out of... It would take you so long to figure out. 2 of them next to each other. This place looks good, too. And then this one looks awesome, too. Man, I've got a lot of new Korean barbecue to come try. Somebody's chainsawing down something. Screen horse racing. Okay. That'd be cool to check out. Here's a karaoke opening. This place is really cool looking, man. Looks like a Vietnamese restaurant. Really cool looking. I dig it. A really nice building over here. Oh, this is the karaoke. Wow, this place looks cool too. Coffee, restaurant, lounge, hotel. Heck yeah, man. Man, the way that they block traffic. I almost got hit by a tree limb coming in here because the guy wasn't paying attention. You've got more Korean restaurants here mixed in with Viet stuff. Another chicken place, fried chicken. This is awesome, man. It's definitely a foodie's paradise. I haven't tried this stuff, but this is usually run, most of these are set up by a Korean guy that's living here at these restaurants, and then he trains the Vietnamese staff. But I've never really had a bad Korean meal here. Every Korean barbecue I've gone to and the traditional restaurants I've gone to have been delicious. There's a Sabi kitchen, all written in Korean. Pretty cool. Hello. 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요? That's how are you in Korean. 네 is yes. I suck at learning languages. I'm giving it a college try with, there's a Pasture craft beer here too. What? Man, there's even a Pasture here. Nice little hotel. I'm actually going to be dedicating an hour every day to learning Korean for the upcoming trip. So I can look cool on camera. I want to be that cool guy. Pasture Street craft beer at Park Hill Hotel and Apartment. That's kind of cool. This is going to be an epic video, guys. We're only 13 minutes in, 2 streets down. Big bike. 900. No, it's a 600. It's not deep enough to be a 9. It's a 6. I think that thing's like 400 million. I couldn't in my head get myself to pay 400 million for a 600. I think 250 is really the biggest you need here, unless you've got some point to prove or you're going to be touring around the whole country. Blue Dragon, there's a Chinese restaurant. That's very interesting. It looks like to be some nice apartments here too, man. There's a luxury apartment right here if you want to look for yourself. We'll put the Song Hung luxury apartment. So if you want to see what that costs, you can drop it in the comments for me. It is a staggering amount of cool stuff here. I bet you it's pretty going at night. Me and Winnie will definitely come here this weekend and have some food. Maybe both days. Maybe on Friday and Saturday, and maybe Sunday. One meal a day and then doing Korean barbecue really goes hand in hand with trying to be in keto too. And my goal is not to be in keto. I fall into it sometimes. But one meal a day is what I'm mostly after. So you got even more stuff here. There's a Back's Burger. Let's go check that out. Trying to loop around. I don't want to miss anything. There's a Bonga beer hall. French fried beers and chicken. Awesome. Bax Burger. So there's a burger joint here. I wonder if it's Korean. Some street food here. Bax Burger. Oh, there's a deli Korean food. That's kind of cool. So like traditional Korean food. Let's go up there and take a look. I want to have everything out for you guys. I don't want you to miss a thing. I don't know if we already filmed this. I think I came out with the other one down here. Yeah, Bax Burger since 2017. Let's see what this deli is too. This looks like just traditional Korean foods. So pretty cool. There's a guy waiting for a delivery right now. And then let's check this out. Bax Burger. Let's see. I want to look at the menu. Yeah, it's all written in Korean. It looks like a Korean burger. So some kind of Korean little burger chain. A little hottie. For the boys. And for the ladies that appreciate it. Fine lady. Let's see what we got. So far I'm having a fantastically lovely time here. There's just so much stuff. We're probably gonna miss some stuff. Well, here's like a little shop. Let me put my COVID mask on. Let's take a walk in real quick. Put my face diaper on. Let's see. Push. Oh, push. Let's like push a button. Oh, cool. All kinds of like Korean foods. So you can get all the Korean ramen. This is like a K market. All the different Korean tuna. But you can get all this at K market in other districts. You don't have to come all the way out here. Yeah. It's all the same standard of fare at K market. Hello. Take a look. Kimchi. I can smell kimchi. It looks like they got a kimchi fridge, which is the appropriate way to do kimchi if you've ever been in a Korean family's house. They have multiple dedicated fridges for just the kimchi so it doesn't smell up the other stuff. Awesome. I'm sure there's more likewise upstairs, but you get the gist of it. If you want Korean food, they do have a more diverse selection here than K Market. This is just all Korean food. This is nothing else. There's a few Viet things, but this is almost all exclusively Korean. Very well done. Very clean. Japanese restaurant up here. There's that chicken place. This definitely looks like a good place to come with the boys. Have some beer, eat some chicken. Definitely when my friends get back, we're gonna be hitting this up for like dinner drinking and go out afterwards when Gerard and the rest of the guys get here. A lot of my friends are coming back soon. Which one did we just do? We just came down this one. Okay. There's a K Market here. Who would have thought? K Market's great. We have one at our building because there's quite a bit of Koreans that live at my building. So we have one at Golden River. Golden River, I'm going to do a tour of that too this week. Has rapidly changed and opened really good restaurants and stores and things like this. More traditional Korean food. K Market's just like what we were in, so we don't need to go in there. It caters to a lot of Korean stuff, so they try to get a lot of Korean products. So you got the gist of that. Ooh, Sky Mart. I want to go on the Sky Mart. And then you got a Paris Baguette. This is a Korean bakery. They're all over the world. There's one of those and 5 of those in LA even. There's a Starbucks. Big area. 20 minutes in, we're still not even a quarter of the way through this sucker. Love it. I love it. It does help to have a towel around your neck, to be honest with you. It really keeps the sweat off your back. It's helping me maintain not dying right now. So, just an FYI. You see people do it. You see older Asians. It's particularly popular here with older Asians in all of Asia. Japan, all over. It's usually old guys though. Sky Fresh Market. Huh? Let's take a look around Sky Fresh Market. I'm curious what's in here. Same thing. Lots of frozen stuff. So they bring their meat over frozen and their fish. K-Market has all this stuff too. Yep. Korean barbecue stuff. I don't know why these are empty. Maybe they're waiting. And then they've got their fresh meat here. Tofu. Just lots of Korean products. So I think we get that. We don't need to do another. Here's the Korean Spam. They even have the 25% less sodium one, which I can't really tell a difference. I get the less sodium one. And then all the different tunas and stuff like that. And then noodle, they're gonna have all the ramen, Korean ramens. Okay, that was cool. And we got another Korean restaurant over here with a billiard club. So if you like to play pool, they got a Korean pool hall up here. You guys taking a break. There's another luxury apartment. This is the number you would want if you want to check that. No balconies though. That's a no-go for me. There's a Korean kindergarten, daycare center. This place is fantastic, guys. This is a foodie's paradise, especially if you like Korean food. And if you have not tried Korean food, you are greatly missing out on some of the greatest cuisine around the world. I absolutely love Korean food. There's almost nothing I don't like that they put out. Oh, here's Indian. Even if you want Indian, they got it. I can see bada chicken, naan, garlic naan. They got it all. Fantastic. He probably opens from 5 on. I imagine a lot of these are opening from 5 on. Oh, there's a nice little park here to take your dog. Looks like a very dog-friendly district as well. This would more make sense to have a dog than, say, where I'm at. There's an Italian restaurant. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see you. There's a wait, what does this say? It is brutally hot right now. I don't know, 30-something degrees probably. 95 to 100. Sun with no cloud coverage. The Star Hotel. Looks like a decent hotel. No balconies. Deal killer for me. Who doesn't enjoy a balcony? I don't smoke nearly as much as I was, but it'd still be nice to have one for occasional smoke and hang out on. Service apartment, $400 a month. It's a pretty damn good deal. And you get a balcony. It's like one of those little pho ones, but if it works, it works. And then there's a gelato shop on the bottom. There's a lot of Taekwondo places here too, I think. Judo, whatever. Oh, shit. I'm terrible at that. Whatever the ones the Koreans do, there's a bunch of them here. Oh, they're watering the trees. I don't know why irrigation has not been adapted in Vietnam yet. It's a question I ask all the time. Why aren't there sprinkler systems put in? But who am I to tell them what to do? Okay, we gotta walk down another one. This might even be a 50-minute video. There's a fitness and yoga, so if you want to get fit, they got you covered in spaces, aces, spades, diamonds. Get me in the shade. This is next level hot. I'm gonna drop 2 pounds just walking today with the amount of sweat. I love to walk. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm a walker. Gameland. What the hell is Gameland? Laundry shop. I love everything's written in Korean too. I guess Hangul is the easiest, I probably said it wrong, it's like the easiest written language to learn in the world. You can master it in like a month, but others have told me that that's really not the case. Imperial Saigon Hotel has a balcony. So, and it's approved for Koreans and Vietnamese. It's a 3-star. Usually 3-star is where I'm at, 2 to 3-star. I only now started doing 4 and 4 stars just for reviews, for content, to give you perspectives on where to stay in places. But if I'm in Saigon, since you're never there, 2, 3 stars, way to go. Unless you're gonna be baby making at home. Oh, another little park to walk through. Let's do that this time. This is great. This is so set up for dogs. This place is all set up for dogs. Yeah, there's nothing more down here, so let's enjoy a little walk through an empty lot. You would think they would sell this lot. Maybe the government decided to keep it as a little park area. Anyways, it is well done because you can get the dog walking going. If you don't want to hear me talk during these videos, you can just mute it and turn some music on and enjoy one of those videos like a lot of people do. Understandable. LG, well, hey, that makes sense. Got to put one of Korea's prominent brands right out front. Makes complete sense. There's a lot of really good high-end schools here too. So as you see down there, there's like a Royal school. There's a lot of high-end schools. What do we got down here? A little bike cleaning service over here. LG. What is this Golden Dragon? KTV. Oh. Okay, there might be some nefarious things here to do. KTV. It looks like a really nice Korean place too. Looks like another barbecue. There's more Korean barbecues here than anywhere. So yes, KTV. Business club. Yeah, I'm sure you're getting all the business done in there. The business. If you know what I mean. Buncha Hanoi. Here's another $450 service departments per month. And that one looks not that great. Another Korean barbecue. How many Korean barbecues have we seen? Here's a game. For every Korean barbecue we see, take a shot or a drink of your beer. I'm not responsible for what happens. Buyer beware. And you got another beer set club here, business club. Don't know. This place looks smacking too, man. Prices look pretty good. Somebody's gonna go, could you please show the menu? So let's go show a menu. I already know. I think. Oh, they got intestine here. This shit's good, man. This shit smacks. If they put the garlic stuffing in these, oh boy. Squid, new menus. This place looks phenomenal. I would definitely come eat here too. It's gonna be a difficult decision picking which one to go to first. Next level hotto. Let me tell you. Something getting redone here. I could see the great appeal if I was Korean and I wanted to eat my food all the time and be around Koreans, and I had no desire to learn Vietnamese, but I really love being in Vietnam. This is this place for you, man. 1000%. I think it's 1 or 2 more blocks. 30 minutes of glory so far. A little electric bike. Usually underage kids drive the electric e-bikes. The Audi's getting something, oil change. Audi oil change time. For the car service, car rental place. You'll often see cars with the hoods popped. That's to cool the motor down because cars overheat here. If you're driving them all day and you're driving them hard because the weather's so hot. Not that big of a deal with modern cars. It's really just the buses that need that. Like the little minivans, the luxury limo, they call it. There's another mart. Looks like another Korean barbecue, actually. What is this up here? Finding all kinds of things I didn't know. Here's a bunch of houses for sale and for rent. Rose apartment. Houses for rent. And it says sale as well. There's another billiard hall. So you can definitely come and play some pool here. And drink some beers. Which is pretty cool. That's awesome, man. And a billiard. And then what's over here? A bunch of Korean guys chilling. We're doing tree maintenance all in District 7 today. Even at the beginning of the district. This is about 5 minutes away from Crescent Mall. So if you want an approximation. Here's a moo beef steak. That's not Korean. Definitely I'd recommend come down here and eat. You'd be crazy not to. The amount of choices had here is through the wall. What is this? What is this over here? My curiosity is piqued. There's another Korean barbecue with a little umbrella crane game. Oh, it's just more and more Korean stuff. It never ends. Nice little park here, it looks like. Let's give that a check out. Starting to get hot as shit now. My temperature's rising. You got a TikTok hat on? You've never seen me on TikTok. Well, maybe on someone else's TikTok, not my own TikTok. Friend Sky. I don't know what this is. Doesn't look like anything's up there though. Let's go this way. Tropical Fruits Cafe. I'm pouring sweat. Wipe my head. Much better. Much better. Towel back down my titties. Collect that tit sweat. Another place for rent. Looks to be some kind of Korean thing. So a bunch of Korean stuff here. Yeah, all kinds of different Korean stores down here. We got a beauty store. Man, we still got 3 or 4 more blocks to go. Definitely gonna need a battery swap out. Chicken and Hoff. The Phuc Long tea. It's Vietnamese. Yo. Hello. Here's a beer hall. Chicken and Hoff. Seems chicken and beer are the way to go. Here's sandwich, hamburger, pizza and pasta and wine and beer. Some Korean guys chilling out over here. Little coffee place. Another restaurant. Oh man, my word, we're gonna go down this street now. I need to go in somewhere AC and chill for a little bit. Surprised there's no like bigger mall here. But I think it's because it probably isn't densely populated yet. Some clothing. Set prices. More Korean stuff. Yes. A lot more Korean restaurants. The amount of Korean restaurants here, I don't know. There's a Kumon, makes sense. It's a crazy amount of Korean restaurants, guys. We're talking tons. That looks to be a Japanese restaurant here. Jungkook, I think that's a chain, if I remember right. Golf bag. Oh, get to go through one of these little parks again. I'll take it. I mean, if you want to eat Korean food, I would say this is the place to go. Especially if you just want other types of Korean food, not just Korean barbecue. I don't see how you could go wrong with this place at all. It'd be impossible to not find good food here, I suspect. I like these little patchy little areas with the shade like this. This is quite awesome. Lovely area, super quiet. I don't see that it's too rich though. I'm not seeing like mega houses and stuff. I think there's really nice condos right around the corner. What the hell is this one? I am sweating profusely. I need to go home and take a shower after this. Get that sweat off me or I'll get a rash. Doesn't look like anything too interesting. I see some more Korean signs. Some of this stuff is going to be Vietnamese, but they're just converting to Korean so Koreans can read it. Used to be not many Koreans spoke English. More and more now are they're pretty good at English again. Or now. When I first went to Korea, I could get nowhere. It was the same as Vietnam, if not worse. Many didn't know. Or they were too shy to try. What we got here? Some little restaurants. Looks Vietnamese. Like catering to the locals. Lots of places for rent. I don't know if it would be good to rent and open a business here. You'd have to figure that out. Here's a logistics company. CJ. I think that's what they mean by logistics, is shipping and moving stuff. Here's a little PC place. He's got all kinds of stuff. I see Risen 3s, Risen 7, Risen 5. Interesting little computer store. Probably does the local IT around here. Probably makes a decent little living off of doing it too. He probably works by himself. Just the way to go when you have that kind of business. Employees end up costing you more problems because they don't know how to efficiently do things. Another Indian. And we just saw an Indian lady walking around. So maybe there's a little Indian community in here too. I definitely need to sit down for a second and towel off. There's an RC 390? Looks like it. I actually think we got only one street left. Let me towel off and switch batteries. I'll be right back, guys. Alright. I'm hydrated. Had big water. Took a break, took my shirt off, toweled down. I think we got one more street left. And then I'm gonna go home, take a shower, and then we're gonna start the live stream. Live stream. YouTuber. Is this Seoul? No. Is this close enough? Yes. If you like Korean food, oh hell yes. Sky Garden. So this is Sky Garden that we've been, these huge apartments. Manong Beauty, Korean beauty parlor. Oh, it's the Korean towel down service thing. They take the dead skin off and stuff. I do believe is what this is. There's a Red Doors here. I stayed at plenty of Red Doors. They're not bad. Great little cheap hotel. If you're not going to be in your room, perfect. Final street. More golf attire. I saw guys walking around with golf clubs, like just drivers. So there must be a driving range around here somewhere. Another pet shop. So this is a highly dog-friendly area. If you have a dog, this might be a place to consider. And if you don't need the bustle and rustle of being in the middle of town, this could be a possibility. Here's a sushi place. And there's the Red Doors. Office for rent. I love these little parks in between everything, these little green walk areas. Well, I thought this was a really good vlog, guys. I really enjoyed it. I saw lots of things I didn't know were really here. I hope this helps you out to plan on places to come eat and see when you are here. And I hope you just enjoyed the walkabout. You know, I know you guys like these walking ones, some of you don't, but they are my favorite thing to shoot. I very much enjoy walking and talking. And I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching. If you want to see additional content and videos ahead of time, consider supporting the channel on the crowdfunded site Patreon. The link is in the description. There's a meet and meet here. So that's where we're going to be live stream. Tonight is at Meet and Meet. It is a very, very, very affordable Korean barbecue. It's probably the best budget Korean barbecue ace, all you can eat, in my opinion. Bulgogi is the competitor to the aces, but Meet and Meet, I think, puts a better product out. So if you want affordable Korean barbecue, Meet and Meet's for you. It's kind of cool. You sit in a container. They get like semi-containers and cut them up. Coffee, another for rent. Here's a mini stop. I do believe it's Japanese or Korean. I can't remember. I think Japanese. GS is Korean for sure. Massage places. Now we're turning a little bit more Viet, so I think that's it. Let's walk a little ways down here and we can call her a day. If you have any ideas, oh, there's Gangnam Barbecue. Gangnam Style. Let's check out Gangnam Barbecue. If you have any ideas for content, drop it in the comments. Always love to hear from you guys in the comments. So, kids playing down here? Yeah. It's just endless. I'm sure we missed quite a few places because there's so many little tiny alleys and shit, but I think the overview I gave was pretty good. So I think you'll be able to get some pretty good knowledge. Gangnam Barbecue. Hop, 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 hop. Gangnam Style. Let's see if it looks any good. I like the outdoor Korean barbecue shit too. That's so you can crank hoons. Oh, they got all the... It looks nice. Oh, it looks really nice. I would definitely eat here too. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Brooklyn Sunny Road. Let's try to find one covered in... Can we go down here? Coffee shops and stuff. Circle K is everywhere around here. I've seen like 10 of them. Alright guys, as ever, thanks for watching. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. Peace out.